work with. If you look at the border sector here, the border sector are the worst hit by the prices of petroleum products. I am told a liter of fuel today is over 200 shillings. Au watu wadogo mnawaona hapa will not afford that. They'll try and pass the buck or pass the cost to the customer. So NCBA that has mentioned through TIRAS that they are funding electric motorcycles and vehicles. I think such suggestions will come in handy, but for them or for that suggestion to see the light of day, we need to make it affordable and available. So your presence here, I believe that is one discussion you should pick on tomorrow or next week. Maybe you'll start getting border customers.
Personally, I belong to Azimio. I'm telling the Kenya Kwanza that what the prices are not sustainable. We are not going to achieve as a country, because 211 per liter, it means a border who was charging 50 bob will now charge 100 bob. You know, the net effect, people will start walking. People will not be using border. People will not be using taxis. At the end of the day, even the most needed revenue will not be collected. I'm a member of the budget committee, and I did this proposal. Those who are watching TVs during those time, I was one of the people who was advocating for how to subsidize. This is the right time now for the government to subsidize these prices for the common mwananchi. Let me be very honest. I'm not an economist, but I attended economics class. You an administrator, so you must understand economics. When you increase prices, is to get more money. When people don't buy, then you don't get the actual money. That's the truth of the matter. So we are not going to meet the target, because few, even me now, today I've not used V8 because of the fuel. I've used CDF vehicle. I've saved some money. Other people will also save that money. At the end of the day, we are not going to get money to finance the budget. If we can look for other avenues, one, by creating an enabling environment for business to expand. That way, people will pay tax, they'll buy more, because as we talk now, the purchasing power, people don't have that purchasing power, because the same salary is there, they are being taxed, so they opt on means of survival. So I'm inviting the private sector and everybody so that we can sit on the table and look for a way of helping our people to live a decent life.
We've continued to find that despite a very digital banking world, people still want their bank to be closer to them. It drives consideration, it makes it easier for you to access our services, especially when those digital channels, sometimes you need some assistance. Up to today, people used to drive nearly 200 kilometers round trip, you know, to Kisii. It takes so long to go and come back, and we were not that accessible, that convenient to use. With our presence today, we will be able to increase our support to the business community, to individuals, and to the larger society of Migori County to grow their financial well-being, knowledge, and their businesses.